Ellis, who was very cute, liked Liz and wanted to date her. But Mitch wasn't a very nice guy. He lied to Liz about a lot of things, and Liz can't believe that she trusted him.
Well, Greg says, live and learn.
Live and learn. Live and learn. Now, to live means to have life, to be alive, to do and experience things. When you live and learn, you learn from the things that you do in life.
Right? As you go through life, you'll experience different things. And as you experience them and as you'll learn from them, so you will live and learn.
We can say, what? You paid $50 for the same shirt? I paid $100 for mine. Well, live and learn.
Yeah, well, Liz definitely learned from her experience with Mitch. She learned that just because a guy is cute doesn't make him a nice guy.
Yeah, so Greg is right when he says live and learn. Well, we have some more to learn. Let's go see our friend, Thomas.
Yeah, I made a big mistake when I broke up with Greg.
Her friends kept telling her that. Liz finally realized they were right.
I learned a lot about myself from the experience. And I learned a lot about Greg, too.
Like what?
He was and give me a second chance. I could tell he really loved me.
Always.
Oh, Greg really is a great guy. He takes really good care of Liz. And in our conversation, we see just how much Greg does love Liz.
That's true. It's not easy to forgive someone, especially when they've hurt you. Greg not only forgave Liz, but he also did it quickly, and he gave her a second chance.
Yeah, now a second chance means that you let someone try something again. Now, only a person who really loves you would give you a second chance after you've hurt them.
Yeah, you know, I think what Liz said is very important. We learn a lot from our mistakes. We learn a lot about ourselves and the people around us.
We learn about ourselves because we learn about what things we like and what things we don't like, and we learn about what kind of things can make us make mistakes.
That's right. And we learn about those around us by how they treat us when we've made a mistake. If people laugh at us or yell at us for making mistakes, we know they don't really love us. But if they forgive us and give us a second chance, if they say, I'm going to see you through, then we know that they really care.
So when you make a mistake, try to learn from it. And when other people make mistakes, try to forgive them and help them through it.
And that way we can all learn to be better people.
That's true. All right, well, here's something else for you to learn. Our calendar phrase, they were right.
They were right.
If people keep telling you something and you realize what they're saying is the truth, right. All right, friends, let's learn some more from Thomas.
Key words.
Okay, everyone, let's review today's key words. Our first word is professor. Professor. My professors in college were really good teachers.
Unfair. Unfair. Dad gave you $5? He only gave me $1. That's unfair.
Live and learn. Live and learn. I left my coat at school and someone stole it. Live and learn.
Let's review them again. Professor. Professor.
Unfair. Unfair.
Live and learn. Live and learn.
Okay, friends, thanks for saying those with us. Now let's review what happened in today's conversations.
Jeff, do you remember that editorial I wrote in college?
Oh, yes.
What happened?
We thought one of our professors was unfair to women students.
So I wrote an angry editorial about him for our college newspaper. Of course, now I know I should have talked to him.
Well, you learned from that mistake.
True. I learned the same lesson Mandy did.
I almost made a big mistake in college, too.
What was it?
I almost married another guy.
Instead of Greg?
That's right. I was dating Greg, but then Mitch Ellis, he was very cute, said he liked me. I wanted to date him.
But Mitch wasn't a nice guy.
No, he lied to me about a lot of things. I can't believe I trusted him.
Well, live and learn.
And you married Greg, not Mitch, so I guess you learned from that experience.
Yeah, I made a big mistake when I broke up with Greg.
Her friends kept telling her that. Liz finally realized they were right.
I learned a lot about myself from the experience. And I learned a lot about Greg, too.
Like what?
He was so quick to forgive me and give me a second chance. I could tell he really loved me.
Always.
Two-word verbs.
What's wrong, Aaron?
I went to the Stop and Shop today to buy the October computer gaming magazine. It hasn't come out yet.
It hasn't? Are you sure it hasn't come out yet?
Yes, that's what Amber told me. And I really wanted to read it tonight.
I think maybe Amber made a mistake.
What do you mean?
Well, today I went to look at magazines downtown, and look what I came across.
The October computer gaming magazine! Thanks, Becca.
You're welcome.
I'm sure glad you came across this.
Me too.
Calendar phrase.
They were right.
My parents said that it was going to snow today.
Right.
They said that school would be canceled.
They were right.
They said that it would be very cold, too.
They were right. How did they know?
They watched the weather report on TV.
Oh. They were right.
They were right.
他们是对的。
All right, let's practice our QOD. Do you think it's good to give people a second chance? Why or why not?
Yes, I think it's good to give people a second chance. We all make mistakes. And you know, I give people second chances because I know that they've given me second chances.
And you've definitely given me plenty of second chances. And it's always nice to be able to forgive other people because one day we might need them to forgive us. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
And remember, learning English can be fun.
Bye.
Let's talk in English.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And I'm Campbell. Hi, everyone. Andrea and I were just enjoying some chocolate chip cookies, 巧克力脆片饼干, and also looking at that website again, the greatest mistakes of all time.
Yes, it's such an interesting website.
Hey, it talks about different mistakes that turned out to be good things. For example, did you know that chocolate chip cookies were a mistake?
That's right. Chocolate chip cookies were a mistake. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the woman who was making these cookies was trying to make chocolate cookies, chocolate-flavored cookies, 巧克力饼干.
She chopped up the chocolate and put the pieces in the cookie. Then she put the cookies in the oven and she thought the chocolate would melt.
But it didn't. So instead of chocolate cookies, she made chocolate chip cookies, one of my favorite things to eat.
Me too. Well, we've been learning a lot about how to talk about mistakes over the past 2 days.
Yes, we have. You know, we all make mistakes, and that's okay.
That's right. What's important is what we learn from the mistake, how we can become better.
Right. All right, friends, let's go and see what our friends are doing in Florida. But first, here's today's mission. What did Greg win?
What did Greg win? I wonder. Well, let's start today's lesson with Conversation A.
Jeff, do you have any regrets you've learned from?
Jeff doesn't make mistakes.
You're going to regret teasing me if you don't stop.
Oh, I thought of an experience you could tell about.
What?
Well, this story is kind of like Liz's.
Mia, let's not tell that story.
But it's funny.
Not really. Besides, I've put that behind me.
You used to love telling this story.
Well, what's the story? You know, now I really want to hear the story. But Jeff doesn't think the story is funny. Besides, he's put it behind him.
Well, Mia is teasing Jeff at the beginning of the conversation. Greg asks Jeff if he has any regrets he's learned from. Mia teases him by saying that Jeff doesn't make mistakes.
Well, let's learn our keyword here. Tease. Tease. To tease is to say something about someone because you think it's funny.
When you tease someone, you make fun of them or you say something about them because you think it's funny. So, Andrea, did you comb your hair this morning or did you just decide that, you know, your hair could be messy and it'd be okay?
Ha ha, Campbell, yes. Thank you. Thank you for showing us what it means to tease someone. Now, you can tease someone in a fun way, but you also have to be careful when you're teasing people. Sometimes you can make them upset or angry.
Right, you don't want to sound too mean. You need to make sure that they know that you're just teasing them and that you're not serious.
Yeah, well, let's learn our next keyword here. Put something behind oneself. Put something behind oneself. When you put something behind yourself, that means you try to forget about a bad experience.
Right, you try to forget about it. You try not to think about it anymore.
Yeah, now Campbell teases me a lot, but I try to put those experiences behind myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. Okay. Well, let's learn more from Thomas.
Come on, Jeff. Tell us.
Okay. A girl I really liked, Casey May, broke up with me. It took me a long time to get over her.
Why is that funny?
Because she broke up with Jeff when he was 13.
When did you get over her?
Sometime in high school?
Wrong. You were still bitter when we were in college.
Okay, I admit it. But that was a mistake. You're the only girl for me, Mia.
Oh, Jeff, that's sweet. Well, we're glad to hear that Mia's the